Hello and welcome to the podcast. This is a special announcement from Swerve Bar Podcast. But first, I am Onyx Prime and with me are my fantastic co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Kilobyte.
And I'm Clickbait.
Moving on with our fantastic announcement for today's episode takes us to Cybfest. And with that are two wonderful guests, Whirl and Ben. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi. I'm Whirl. I'm one of the, more recent members of the Cybfest organization team. I joined a handful of years ago. I handle a lot of the artsy side of things.
And I'm Ben, and I am one of the organizers as well as the owner of the convention with my partner Jason. And yeah, it's we're in our 11th year. So
that's
pretty
fantastic.
Wow.
That's awesome.
11 years.
That is awesome.
Decade and one.
How
So with
time
that,
flies.
shall we dive into what is Cybfest?
Sure, that'd be great. Cybfest is a Transformers fan convention. We're located just south of Seattle in Kent, Washington. So everyone who comes are just huge fans of Transformers and Cybertronian culture and the toys that have come out to represent Cybertronians. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
What
Thank you
day
for
is it
hosting.
exactly?
It is August 3rd.
August 3rd. Nice.
Yeah, fun. I'm very excited. I haven't been before. My two compatriots have, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing how Earth is embracing Cybertronian culture.
You picked a good first year to come. It's going to be very exciting.
I'm very excited.
Talking about that, what kind of activities should we be expecting this year?
Yeah, what can I expect when I show up down there on Earth?
Ben, you want to take this one?
Sure. Lots of games, activities, like we have trivia contests, mostly regarding through the television shows and movies, as well as the toys. And there are transforming contests, which has two people competing head-to-head, transforming a similar toy as fast as they can. So it's
Oh, wow.
it's quite
That
fun to
sounds
watch.
really fun.
And the speed at which they do it is amazing. And if we have enough kids involved, we have a kids version of it as well, which is usually a little bit of a simpler figure.
So can I use a one-step changer?
Well, no, we picked the toy.
Oh.
That has always been a joke, is that we will eventually do a one-step changer just to just to mess with people.
I think it'd be funny if you chose the HasLab Unicron.
Yeah,
Oh, my Primus. First, you
We
have to
provide the
source two
figure,
of them.
so that gets pricey. Yeah, we'll just do
Just
like a
rent the
row of
figure out.
one-step changers and just watch them go.
That's pretty great.
One step changers into blasters and then battle ensues.
Yeah. There's a kids play area filled with toys because it helps with the kids like grabbing toys off the dealer tables if they have a place where they can touch the stuff, and then maybe they'll find some figure that they really love. We have panels that are happening. One with one of our special guests, Sue Blue, who is the voice of RC in the animated Transformer movie, as well as doing voices and voice directing on several of the shows, including Beast Wars. And I believe Swerve's podcast, Swerve's Bar is doing a panel as well.
We are?
Yes.
I believe so.
Killer, why didn't you tell me?
We told you about this, Onyx.
Onyx, we got
Oh,
this
no.
email. We got this email.
Oh, I must have been on vacation.
You even signed the form.
Oh, was that me? Whoops.
Onyx!
I should read things, huh? Reading's hard.
Yes, you should read this. This is why I tell him to let me read all the official stuff, but no,
Well,
he has
I'm
to do it
excited.
himself.
In addition to those other things we have, we're going to have a Lego display, which is a brick building toy, and it's Transformers themed, but we also have opened it up to other science fiction stuff and other like space and things that kind of go hand in hand with the Transformers theme.
Are there any specific these Earth sci-fi things you would like to give a special shout out?
I am not completely sure what people are building. They've submitted ideas. I've been building myself some little robot versions of or Lego versions of some of the more famous Cybertronian characters.
Ooh,
I
that
must
sounds
I must
cool.
be one of them at least, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're on that. We're on that list of figures, right?
I
Oh my
should.
goodness.
You're not yet, but now I feel obligated to do it and inspired
I'll see if
inspired to
Swerve
do it.
can bring us a rod star to pay you with. I don't know the
Oh my
exchange
goodness.
rate for Earth currency, but is 2 Shannons enough?
Oh, I would do it for free just for the joy of it.
And
That'd be fantastic.
you mentioned that
That'd be fun.
there's multiple humans building these Legos. Are these also going to be like a competition, and they're going to be chosen, or just kind of display them?
Just displayed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to do like Lego competitions. The builders are all from a group in Seattle called CLUG, which is the Seattle Lego Users Group. I believe there's about 10 members. So we've, as the Lego group, display at different conventions. Emerald City Comic Con, which is a big comic convention in Seattle. We've done some other comic conventions. There's a place called the Museum of Flight in Seattle, and we've displayed at that many times. So
Ooh.
we've
Ooh.
we do lots of like Lego builds and stuff. And there's a Lego convention in Seattle that we also display quite a bit at called BrickCon.
That's
That
That
sounds
sounds
pretty fun.
fantastic.
I think I need to go to this BrickCon. Sounds
Yeah,
very fun.
Clickbait is huge into conventions, and she
I
thinks
love going to
that
conventions.
I think you said Washington. Is it Washington?
Washington.
Washington. She doesn't think there's many conventions over there, but I told her otherwise, but
Listen,
she doesn't believe me.
Listen, Onyx. Having been to some of the conventions in what is this state? Cali? That's how they say it. They have so
I think
many.
it's
There's
pronounced
always one
California.
California. And going to the conventions there's so many of them. There's like 3 every weekend. It's wild. You have so many to pick from. Onyx insists that there's equally as many in
Oh yeah,
Washington.
I concur. I
I
agree
have a
with
difficult
myself
time
on that
believing
statement.
this.
There's quite a few,
Shocker.
yeah.
Whirl, we haven't heard from you in a while. Can you tell us a little bit about you said you ran the art department, art division, or what all else can you tell us?
Yeah, absolutely. So Cybfest, the biggest highlight is always our dealer hall. And while there are quite a lot of toys this year, we have more artists than ever, and I'm very excited about that. I am not an artist myself, but I buy a lot of art. So I am thrilled that we have as many artists as we do this year, and we have a lot of variety. Usually we have a lot of prints and stickers, and that's not going to change this year. We still have a lot of prints and stickers. Which is good because I need to cover my whole wall in prints. But we've also got some people who are doing fabric art and more pins and things like that. Lots of variety that I'm super excited
Ooh.
to see.
That sounds exciting.
I love pins. I have so many.
I love pins too. I used to have a bulletin board of pins in my office.
I have multiple. Yes.
They're
They're the best.
There's so much stuff at Cybfest, it's hard to cover all of it. Just to highlight a few of the things that I am most excited about. We also have the high school robotics teams from last year are returning this year. So people
Nice.
will get a chance to check out some robots that people have made in real life because we figure kids that go to Cybfest are already excited about robots. Maybe we get them excited about building robots. I think that's just a very exciting opportunity we have. I think it's a super cool thing we get to do. And kind of tangentially to that as well, we're doing we're trying something out this year. We're having a coloring contest for not just kids, for everyone. But it is going to be kind of focused in the kids area. So I'm very excited about that. We've got a custom coloring page ready to go. May or may not be themed after our special guest this year. So that'll be super exciting and I can't
Which
wait.
is us, right?
Onyx.
Oh,
Not
sorry.
Onyx.
Subaru.
But you guys are special, and you are guests there. So
That's true.
I guess by definition, special guests as well.
Oh my goodness. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fantastic.
And speaking of Scoop Blue, there will be an exclusive toy that will be at Cybfest that is
Ooh.
representative of her most famous character, RC. So yeah, it's inspired by the a prototype from a toy that was supposed to have been made in 1986, but never came out. So
That's right.
Blue Forge took that and ran with it and created that toy that we should have had as kids in 1986 of RC. So it fills in that gap that has been in our in many of our us humans collections, toy collections. So it's very, very exciting.
If I'm not mistaken, this isn't their first exclusive, right?
No, this is their second year, and the first one was Wheelless Jack, which was the hovercraft version of Wheeljack from the original animated Transformer series.
Nice. I think they did a fantastic
Fun.
job.
I do too. What's great about Blue Forge is the person who did it is named Alex, and he is the son of the person who created the Transformer convention that happened before Cybfest, and that was CybCon. And so CybCon happened from 2000 to 2013, and his father Greg ran it. So I had been going there since 2004 and got to see him literally grow up from just this little kid running around playing with Transformers to now he's our exclusive maker. So when Greg
That's
decided
really
to
cool.
when Greg decided to retire, he asked me if I would like to take over, and then I kind of brought him my friend Jason, and then we started building a team of friends that have great skills in organizing and stuff, and could fill in those gaps that we had as organizers, and Whirl being one of the best examples of a person who just comes in and just blows us away with her skill set and enthusiasm and energy and just and Mike, who you've talked to before, and then our dealer coordinator Jamal is also who's our newest member. No, is he new? I'm trying to remember now who came
Him and
first,
Mike
Jamal
came
or
on
Mike.
pretty close together, yeah.
Yeah,
Mike, he's he's too fast, right?
Yeah, he is too
yeah,
fast.
he's and a little
That's why he's
furious.
not on today, right?
A little bit furious, yeah.
But yeah, so Jamal and Mike came on about the same time, and Jamal has been a great asset in organizing all of our dealers, toy and artists, and putting them in their places around the gymnasium where our dealer room is. So it's great to have people who are great at doing organizing and stuff.
I didn't really give them much of a choice in in me joining the team because I had been an attendee for a little while and then a dealer for a little while, and then I kind of shoved my way in and didn't really wait for people to give me the okay to do things like, hey, I'm gonna give Cybfest more of a social media presence, and then I just kind of did it. And then after the show, I think Ben and Jason were getting a little bit like, hey, maybe maybe we should have some oversight on this. And they asked me to join the team, which I was very excited about because I like getting hands on with stuff like this. So
Yeah, World did
Fun.
the Ben route, which was the reason why Greg asked me to take over the Transformer convention from CybCon to CybFest was because I volunteered there for many years, and so he thought that would be a natural transition to a different convention. So yeah, World helping out, and she would stay after and help us put away tables and just enthusiasm. Yeah, she said she didn't give us a choice. She just made I think she just made it a very obvious choice by bringing her on. So yeah, it's been a wonderful addition.
Nice.
Nice. I also heard that there's going to be a special appearance by B.
Yes, but Bumblebee will be there for people to get pictures with, and Bumblebee is a particular favorite of mine. Even though I don't have a car that looks like him, but I have many, many, many toys reflecting his various appearances and our media and movies and
You don't
stuff.
have a car that looks like him yet.
Yet, my wife does have a say in that. She's very enthusiastic about me having my hobbies and has bought me many Transformers, especially Bumblebee toys. I think she would be less enthusiastic about a new car at this point. Perhaps if
Responsible collecting.
Fair enough. They are a little bit harder to come by. I
yeah,
managed to get an Earth model Bumblebee car,
Oh?
but it is very fun. Yes, it's
Ooh.
Earth size.
How's that
It's
work?
just fun. I like to harass Bee with it. It's fun. Oh, look, Bee, here you are. No, and it's not actually him, but it's fun to have.
Is it a rounder one or is it a more square one?
It's a more square one. It's it says it's the sporty model when he finally got it together.
I would say a little bit
Yeah.
more edgy. It's been through a lot. Just
Yeah.
clickbait. Clickbait is more of a
Recently did
flyer.
get
She
some
doesn't
battle
really,
damage.
yeah, she doesn't really
Oh,
drive.
no.
So yeah.
I'm thinking it was B. He may have finally had enough of me, but put a dent in it. But it's fine. I'll get it.
Whoa.
Take it out.
B, blink twice if there's abuse.
Turn on your blinkers, please.
Well, that sounds fantastic. I'm
Me
excited
too.
for Cybfest. Are there any other details you want to cover before we wrap up the show?
I'll hit the dates and times. It is August 3rd, 2024, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. By the time this releases, pre-registration will be closed. But keep an eye, follow us on our socials, and join our Cybfest Northwest discussion group on Facebook, and you'll get all the news as fast as possible.
yes, but
then
you
you can
can show up
pre-register
at
for
the
next year.
door.
Fantastic.
So, and it's
Wonderful.
yes,
You can
yeah,
show- you
we
can
want
walk
to
in.
encourage people to show up at the door. Yeah, and it starts at 11 for people who did not pre-register. So that's for next year. Pre-register, you get to come in an hour earlier and have that much more fun. So, and it's $12 at the door. So,
Awesome.
Wonderful.
and if you show up at the door, you get to
Nice.
meet my lovely wife and my mother, who work the registration table, because we incorporate all of our families into helping out with the show.
That sounds
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite
Wonderful.
parts. Cybfest is family oriented in every way. All of our families are there helping out,
Yeah.
whether they're Transformers fans or not.
So I have a quick question. Now that we've reached the end, are there any fun plans for next year that you guys are already thinking about?
We're busy with this year. But I don't know.
We yeah, I mean we
Not yet.
always kind of have like a debriefing meeting, kind of like what worked, what didn't work, and we have a panel that we do, which is our organizers panel, and people have made suggestions there in the past. Like one was to do T-shirts, and that was something we incorporated it for the next year, and we're doing it again for this year. So plans are still to be determined for next year, but we kind of take what worked from previous years and bring it back and listen to what our attendees want and dealers want. So
Fantastic. Thank you, Ben and Whirl, for being on the podcast with us. We appreciate you so much, and we are
Yeah, we are
excited to
thrilled.
see you at Cybfest.
Absolutely.
We're excited
Thank
to see
you.
you at
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that people of Earth can find you guys on social media?
We are Cybfest NW pretty much everywhere. We're on the Twitters, we're on the Facebooks, we're on the Instagrams, we're on the Tumblrs, even though we don't use it as much, and I should, but I don't. And then, as mentioned, we have a Facebook group where a lot of the discussion happens and a lot of the feedback happens, and that's just Cybfest NW discussion group on Facebook. Everyone is welcome.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Fantastic. And as always, we hope you are all staying safe out there. Thank you so much for listening. Till all are one.
Till all are one.
Till all are one.
Well,
You all are
See
one.
you soon.